After the election, where them do, we still they wait for the change. All the promise when they make, they don't be like saying a fake. Where the money, where the food, cause everybody want improve. Since you come, no tears and pain, we don't tire to complain, I see the bad way you've been do. You don't tear Nigeria into two. 97% and 5%. You know been talk like president. They rule Nigeria with sentiment. And take your office to revenge. Oh yeah now, Oga Buhari, we dey beg you. Let Nigeria no go scatter for your head, yo. Yes, after the election, where them do, we still dey wait to see the change, yo. Cause all the promise when they make, they don't be like saying a fake, yo. And where the money, where the food, Nigerian people want improve. But since you come, not tears and pain, we don't tire to complain, no employment for the youth, and security no improve. Inflation don't they hit the roof. Still government no they say the truth. Oh yeah my brother, this change now yawa. We don't do this suffer. Pray God for Nigeria. Oh yeah my sister, this government now yawa. You don't do this suffer. We pray God for Nigeria. After the election, where them do.
Yeah, welcome to Maiyegun's diary tonight. So I'm the set engineer and the presenter as well. So please let me know if the volume is all right. Let's check that first before we get started. Yeah, welcome to Maiyegun's diary tonight. So I'm the presenter as well. So please let me know if the volume is on. Yeah, I think the volume is fine. So thank you very much for joining me from wherever you're watching from. This is Maiyegun live, and as usual, read the caption of the broadcast, make your own contribution accordingly, and if possible tonight we might actually take a few calls as well. So thank you for joining me. So I'm going to take you straight to the conversation tonight, and it is going to be about the response of Lagos State government to the victims of Abule Ado blast. So that's what happened in Abule Ado, as we have seen. I've got some pictures here for you, just as I speak on. One sec. So I've got some pictures here for you where you see what happened in Abule Ado, and the response of government of Lagos State is appalling, is sad, and the drama that the governor of Lagos State is currently playing in Abuja with what happened in Abule Ado. So let's see this. So what happened in Abule Ado is a disaster that, let's call it an accident or whatever it is. And you would expect rapid emergency agency to respond. And when we say respond, it's not just about coming down there to stop the fire the inferno and all that. There are victims. There are people who are going to become homeless because of this. There are people who have lost everything. 15 people died in the accident. And Lagos State government, as a Lagos State governor, they must have what they call the emergency fund. If they don't have it, then it's it's sad. Then as a governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, who collects security votes every month. We don't know how much he collects. Nobody knows there's never been any auditing of a Lagos State fund since 1999. So we don't know how much Sanwo-Olu is collecting as security vote. So he went there 29 hours after this happened. He went there and he told the people, this is what he said. Let me show you. One sec. When Sanwo-Olu met the people in Lagos, this is what he said.
So I have set up Abule Ado Soba Emergency Relief Fund. I have set that up, and it's a 2 billion naira relief fund. And the state government will immediately be putting 250 million naira in that fund. And overnight, I have gotten 3 banks to open accounts for that fund. And what are we trying to achieve? This is certainly beyond what the state government can undertake on its own. This is beyond what the government, be it at the national or state, can also overtake at its own. So I'm aware that some of my fellow governors have called, and I've received phone calls from the private sector. And so what this fund will do is to give everybody the opportunity to be part of it and to be able to donate into it. Of course, the utilization of this fund.
So, Sanwo-Olu said is raising an endowment fund for the victims of Abule Ado Soba, the victims of the bomb, the blast. A typical politician, a complete joke. How did he come by that figure of 2 billion for the victims? How did he come by that? Just a show off. After telling the people there that Lagos State government will give 250, Lagos State government, you can see the pictures, you can see what is going on here, right? The same Lagos State government paid the Lagos State lawmakers 2.4 billion naira to buy 80 cars for 40 lawmakers. 80 cars. Right? And Lagos State government approved the money for them. Now, Lagos State governor went to a place where disaster just took place in his own state. So many people are going, like, as it stands now, we are not seeing pictures, we are not seeing, makeshift tents provided by Lagos State government. We are not seeing Lagos State government providing food, a little bit of a succor for those who are affected from that sin. People have been finding their ways, all about the typical Nigerian thing. The people will live with the trauma. They've lost everything. Now, he said he's going to raise 2 billion naira for them. And Lagos State government can only afford 250 million naira. So, he left Lagos to go and see Buhari in Abuja. First, it took him 29 hours to show up at the scene of the accident. Then, after few minutes with the victims, he returned back to Alausa. So yesterday, it was in Abuja to go and show Buhari the pictures of what happened. And this is the image that we have come by on social media. Are you with me? Yeah, this is him showing Buhari the image of. This is like more than more than 48 hours after what happened yesterday. So he went to Abuja to go and show Buhari the picture of the destruction caused by the blast. Meanwhile, Buhari already saw the images on Twitter I believe anyway, because for those of us who uses Twitter, you know that Buhari already, commiserate with the people of Lagos State on the issue of on what happened. So Buhari, or those who are with Buhari, they have seen the images, they have seen what happened. They've told him. But for photo hop, look at him. That's him showing Buhari that, sir, that is the boy. See, all the cars, everything gone. Yes, sir. If you see the places, we will need 2 billion. I've told people in Lagos, I've told them that we will raise 2 billion for them. 2 billion for who? How did you come by that figure? It is a political statement. They will get nothing. Then they were not done with this. He's supposed to be in Lagos right now, busy, trying to find accommodation, medical supply for those who are affected in a normal place. That's what should be done right now. That's what should be done right now. A responsible governor will be busy right now at the scene. They will cordon off the entire area. Nobody should go into that place anymore. Everyone living in that place alive should be receiving medical attention somewhere. Those who are not receiving medical attention or who are already discharged should be given a temporary accommodation in Lagos State right now in a responsible society. And you all agree with me that that's what will happen in a responsible society. That's what should happen. That's what the Lagos State government should be busy with right now. If Lagos State government says, oh, we are allocating 5 billion naira to take care of the victims of Abule Ado, they will be like a responsible government. That's what a responsible government should do. But that's not what he's doing. He's in Abuja showing picture to Buhari, the president of the country, who saw what happened. And the old man just stayed in Abuja. I posted this on Maiyegun's diary earlier. I said, he should have saved Lagos State some money. Instead of buying ticket to go to Abuja to go and show Buhari pictures, he should have sent it to him on WhatsApp. At least they are in the same WhatsApp group. The Buhari Danes, the Buhari Diderins, the Buhari Dinotus, the Buhari Dijatus, the Buhari Shukus, the Ngoziaris, the Onekaris, the obedient fools, the humble slaves, the sophisticated morons, the Mumumadus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers. They are all in the same WhatsApp group. He could have saved some money. Add it to the 250 million naira he said the Lagos State government will give them. It's a shame. Look at the video. They even made a video of it. That's what Yoruba call them. So Oniyeye, and irresponsible people. So irresponsible. How they call it? Hello there.
General.
Good evening, sir.
How are you? My name is Omokafe from Chicago. Remember me?
I remember you very well. How are you tonight? Or this afternoon?
Fine. Well, this evening. Just past 4.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm alright. Have you been? How's your work and the family?
Coronavirus is sending all of us back home bit by bit, and it's sounding like a joke. But in about few weeks, we might all just be at home, right? So we are preparing.
Yeah, alright. So the thing is, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how you say it in Scotland.
It's mental here. It is mental.
I know my wife was at Sam's Club 2 days ago, Sunday, but she sent me a video. This Sam's Club is so big that the car park is bigger than the capacity of the car park. It was filled up. There was a queue. That's never happened before. Then when you get to the entrance, 15 people are only allowed to go in at the same time. 15 shoppers. So, and before you go in your cart, your hands, sanitizers, they spray everything. We are witnessing the ends of the world. But
So,
you know,
it is well.
this is it. No, this is it.
You are following the program tonight.
I just saw it now. I just decided to call and maybe I'm late. I'm not sure.
Well, you are not. We are talking about the Abule Ado blast and the response of Lagos State government tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I saw that sitting duck governor. That sitting duck governor. There has been a disaster of that proportion, right? You'd expect that Abuja should immediately, if not that same day, the very next day, be on ground. That's Mr. President.
That's right.
But no, Mr. President did not show up. Rather, Mr. Governor took pictures and went to present it to Mr. President. Mr. President, Abule Ado, there was an explosion and these are the pictures. And from the picture, I guess the president is going to have a sense of, the carnage. There's something wrong with us as a people.
But I was even expecting that, in this modern day and time, right?
Yeah.
When disaster like this happen, for instance, the rest of the world on this coronavirus of a thing, the rest of the world are preparing a lot. People are going crazy. But it's coming. It's not yet in Nigeria proper. People don't have an idea that it's not yet arrived.
No, you don't. No, let me tell you.
So what if disaster like this are not really prepared for? Look at this, what is happening in Abule Ado. What if there's an medical emergency like a coronavirus in Nigeria, which many people will say, God forbid.
Let me tell you, you just took it out of my mouth. Earlier on today, I have a brother in Abuja. We were talking coronavirus. I posted something on my status. So he was like, oh, we beat Ebola and all that. I said, yes, we beat Ebola because by the time the Liberian flew into Lagos, it was just him and a couple of other people and people that took care of him that got exposed to it. So at that point, and unfortunately we lost Dr. Adadevo.
That's right.
At that point, it was stopped because they did not allow it. People hadn't been exposed outside of these people after the Liberian took ill and they took him to first consultant. Yeah. You understand? That was okay. It was a good thing for us. Don't get me wrong.
I'm with you.
Let me tell you. The way things are now, you can only fly into Abuja and Lagos internationally right now. That's what the government has done. Fine. I was not telling this my brother. I said, look, fine. We are not, it has not broken out as an epidemic or a pandemic yet, just yet. We are lucky. But my prayer is that it should not even happen in that proportion that we are seeing it in Europe, that we are seeing it, that we saw it in Wuhan, that we saw in Seoul, South Korea. If it happens like that, we do not have the capacity. Even America is struggling right now.
Look at the way they are handling something that is even physical for now. The people who are victims of this Abule Ado blast, they are exposed to so many things so many of us don't even know. We know what the repercussion of such magnitude of blast could be.
Normally, you would expect the National Emergency Response people to be on ground to take everything to go and ask people questions. How are people
take stock, exactly. The victims, the residents. How do you feel? Exactly.
That area, move people out of that place.
Completely.
Put them in a temporary shelter. And begin to, carry out your forensic findings of what happened. Is it a bomb? Is it actually a pipe?
But the whole place is the whole place now. The crime scene now is already polarized. They will never know what happened. Speculation is going to be the end of it.
Let me tell you, you know us in Nigeria.
Yeah.
When you remember the what is this Oyedepo's church winners bomber?
Yeah.
The bomber over a month, 2 months ago. I mean 3 months ago. The bomber now that he said he wanted to blow the church.
Uh-huh.
Remember that while they put him in the car, the policeman that went to arrest him had the device in his hands.
Yes.
And I begin to laugh like, is this guy serious?
If this was actually a bomb, this is how you are going to hold it.
You will die. You will die. Where are the bomb people? The anti-bomb squad. They are the people who are supposed to be on ground and collect this device and see and know whether this device is actually, activated or something. But the guy held a bomb. They said somebody has a bomb, and you held it in your hands, and you hold.
And all of you were sitting inside the cramped car.
Yes, and the press were snapping
pictures.
I'm like, are these people serious? Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means?
I really feel sorry for Lagos people. They have no idea what real governance is. I have a video. I have a video. See. Let me say this. I have a video that I'm going to play for everyone tonight. As all of us are talking about Abule Ado, some of people are faking emotion, blah, 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 including politicians trying to cash in on that and all that. There's something going on in Lagos about 2023 for Tinubu. They were celebrating big. I have the video. They even have an award. I will show everyone tonight.
Yeah, I saw the video that I think somebody went to present something to the Yaloja.
That's right. That's the video. Exactly.
I've seen it. I've seen that video.
Thank you very much.
Look, we are jokers. We are just a bunch of jokers.
It is well.
I don't know.
Thank you very much. Have a good one. And stay safe, sir.
Oh, sure.
Nice one.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's a big one there. A big shout out from Chicago, where my friend Tommy. So yes, we are talking about a joke of a governor. This is not supposed to be like this. This guy should be in Lagos. Buhari should be preparing to go and see the victims where they have been settled. If he's not yet in Lagos, it should, it should be on his way, or he should have been in Lagos by now. When Lagos State government, relief agencies, medical personnel, so many other service providers protecting the victims, trauma, these trauma counselors who will be talking to people who have lost everything. People are already in a state of undescribable trauma right now, and no one is even more or less like interested in listening to them or taking care of them. People are on their own. And this one is in Abuja, pointing at pictures. I have a caller. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah. Hello, Maiwa. This is Chi.
Chi, how are you tonight?
I try to be very well. Let me just be a little positive as much as when it comes to the issue. Oh my goodness! When it comes to the issue of that country, it makes me like how do I put it? It makes my heart go like a car that jumped into on very rough road. I'm just looking for a word to use it. It makes me not to find my balance, and mostly when I call on your program, it makes me stagger even when I talk, because I'm so angry. I'm so angry when it comes to the issue of Nigeria.
Why are they always making every easy thing, every small thing so complicated? That's the question. Like, how is it so difficult to care for people who you see in distress, people in tears, agony, right? And you have the capacity to change things. In this country, Chichi, where you are, by now, if something like this happened in area that human being lives, right now, many of you will be living in a 5-star hotel for now, temporarily, until they move you to a better settlement. Is that not so?
Of course, but we are talking about a country who doesn't care about its people, who doesn't care.
But how difficult is that? How difficult is that? How difficult?
They only care about themselves. They only care about stealing from where they don't have. They only care about ruling the country, which the country is already gone. We don't have a country anymore. We don't have Nigeria. And okay, the last time you had a program, I usually don't come up all the time because of the nature of my job, but because of the crisis that we are in at the moment, we have holiday already. So everybody's at home, yeah? So I have time to call it. The last program you had, I was going to call, I was like, actually, what happened? Like it happened, and they said it was a pipeline, whatever. It wasn't what it was. It was actually a bomb. And outside that, beside the fact that they have target of some certain set of people that they are targeting, Lagosians should also be careful, or Yoruba should also be careful, because their own region is also a target. As much as they are trying to destroy this other tribe or set of people who they don't want, and at the end of the day, they're also encroaching, getting into where they shouldn't anyway, or whatever it is in disguise, they also want to do whatever they want to do in that region. So it's not just about them not liking this type of people or them not wanting this type of people. They don't want anybody. They only want themselves. It is about themselves, their interests, their pocket, and whoever is the person or whoever is the group of people who is dictating whatever it is that is happening in that country at the moment. But I just wish that we can stand up. Both those people are, if it were left to me, I would say my hands is off Nigeria, because Nigeria issue is like a dead case for me. Nigeria does not exist. I only talk about it because for now I don't have another identity. I wish I do. I wish I don't have loved ones behind there. It would be very easy for me to say to hell and fuck Nigeria. Sorry I use the F word, but that is how bad I feel about that country. Because the whole bullshit that is happening there have also affected the minds of the people. Nobody seems to be reasoning right. Everything is already, things have gone beyond repair at the moment. At this moment that the things are, it should be to your tent, O Israel. Everybody, to your tent, O Israel. And let things be done in a different dimension and in a different way. And let's see if everybody will not come back to his normal senses.
Thank you, Chichi.
Because the intimidation is too much. Both left, right, and center. The intimidation is just too much. And enough is enough. They know we know what they know, but they don't want to bow. So what strategy should we use? Have a blessed day, my brother, and keep up with the good job. The Lord is your strength.
Thank you very much, Chichi. And stay safe too. Good night.
Thank you.
That's one thing about how this whole thing make others feel. I know so many people in Nigeria, they don't really have that much feeling. So as many of us are talking about this and feeling strong about it, this is what is going on in other part of Lagos with Tinubu's daughter, first daughter, the Yaloja of Lagos State.
We are hereby presenting to the Yaloja General an award of Grand Matron for this association. This is the certificate of the award, ma. This is báyìí náà ṣe máa ń ṣe tí ẹnẹ ni ó ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́. Ẹ tún pàtẹ́wọ́. Àtẹ́wọ́ sí ẹnẹ. This is the award, ma. Can you go back? Go back. What are you photo now? Hereby award our mother, the life grand patron of this association. Orí ilé láti ń kó ẹ̀jọ̀ òde. Òṣèlú náà sì yàn lá.
I'm going to bring you on now.
Okay,
Sorry,
Jenna.
the video is the video just finished, and I've got another thing to put on there. So, good evening, and your name and where you are calling from. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Good evening, General. My name is Stephanie. I'm calling from London.
Good evening. ma'am.
I really, really feel pain for the people, and may God continue to let them able to bear their loss. It's just that Nigerians, we have been so much so used to these things. I'm a Lagosian. I spent some time in Lagos before I move on. But the one secret I want you to understand, you see, many of us that are truly Lagosians, many of us that are truly Lagosians has really either run off or study abroad and never come back. Those that are left in our family houses that are more tolerant to this lifestyle is so pain. Look at the video you just finished show. I couldn't go live with it because I was using my phone and all that. But we are so still singer. If you remember vividly, like you, I just first of, before I go too far, let me appreciate you concerning the school you talked about in Ibadan. I watched a video today that the governor has to get up because I'm in a group where one of this radio station producer in a WhatsApp group. So every time he gets a live video, he will post it there. So I was at work and I watched it. For goodness sake, this man has to get up himself, going to schools. He went to a secondary school today where 100 and something children are in one class.
Wow.
And he went to another class again, maybe I think SS1, where 150 something are in one class. That means they have class A, class B, and class C in one class.
Wow.
And he looked, these children were virtually sitting. You know, you made mention of it on your talk show that somebody come after, some of this group come after you.
Yeah.
This man by himself said to these children, he is very sorry that they have failed them. And that he will do his best not to use people from far away or give promise. He will use a local carpenter and this and put this together. Is it now that they know that the schools, he himself, I'm not sure he went to a secondary school. I digress. Sorry for taking you down.
No, you're okay.
You see,
I enjoy that.
This disaster thing, like let me use Yoruba answer. You know, when poverty becomes too much, it becomes part of your daily bread. I am sorry for what happened to them, but I'm telling you, let Tinubu come out tomorrow. These people that have no house on their head, that they've not done, they're used to it. The governors and the system have studied Nigerians and the masses. You know,
but what about property owners? FA, see, look at the property owners. I'm talking about those who have like schools there and all of that. They have livelihood, and you know they have people who actually even survive through those some of these businesses.
The children that are in boarding school. Maybe they came out of other states to come into boarding school in that place. They will go home and be mourning their loss.
And this one is in Abuja showing pictures. We saw the pictures of the children being pulled out of the rubble. And this one is in Abuja.
It's so sad. Look. When did that happen? When are they praising Tinubu? I have group of friends that work in Alausa that I'm just so fed up. I don't comment on because they know I will insult them. I don't comment on their words anymore. They will bring this man picture out and start writing all sorts of as if he's their next to their God. They are slaves
They are slaves. They are monkeys put in a cage, and they will drop them one banana and they will smile. This place that has become a perishable place now, let Tinubu step there tomorrow and you will see what will happen. The Igbos that are around them might be angry because he erupted their business. But these people are so used to this thing. Look at this Ebola. Look at how much the Prime Minister, United Kingdom Prime Minister, just said 300 and something billion will be brought out. And the Chancellor came out and said how much they're going to help other businesses.
Because that's how it should be. You know one thing, Effie, you are in London, right? Today at work, they sent us, all of us, emails and said, listen, there is coronavirus everywhere, and if you stay out of work right now, you are free to do that. And the only thing there is that your first 2 weeks of that staying off, right, which is self-isolation, you will get your full salary. And if you don't get tested positive, then you have to come back to work. Now, the fear now is, okay, what if I take it like a break? And this epidemic, as they are saying it right now in the UK, finally spread enough that you really need to stay off for some time. And you need it that time, but you can't stay. So there is option.
Click on a particular something and say how many people in your area.
Exactly. Now, look at this. There are options for me. In Nigeria right now, these people have no options at all.
No option. I'm feeling pain. My mom is still there. My mom lives right in deep Lagos Island. If I have the money, if I have the support, I will take her out at least for the time being. But financially, I can't. That's just the thing, and the way the system of the government is in terms of you applying for visa
why
from
do
Nigeria.
why do they make simple things so difficult?
So difficult.
Like simple things. We need. How many people are here? Say for instance, Effie.
Fund they take.
Exactly.
Even the cross, the Red Cross, they ain't doing nothing. They were just standing there. It's a pity. I thank you so much for all you're doing, all you're exposing, because trust me, you think he doesn't get to them. He fucking get to them. Sorry for the word. He gets to them. But the big thing is our people do not care. It's become a part of life. It's become our skin. So they don't see anything wrong in what these people are doing, and they feel okay with it. If they are doing it like the Arab rising are doing it, going into the commissioners and all this stuff and be bringing them down out and disgracing them, they will adjust, but nobody has. It's Sanwo-Olu is not meant to be a governor. We all know that. It's no way Sanwo-Olu is meant to even come close to the seat of power, but they just use him to disgrace this non-entity that left there. It's a pity. Lagosian, the people in Lagos now are not Lagosian. The real Lagosian, the people who own the island, they've all left. They left, they put their family house to rent. If you see one or two Olori Ebi there that are not moving, they're supporting you with money just to keep the Olori Ebi family house going. That's all. The Campbells, the Hernandez, all these people in Lagos, and they've all left. They left.
It's a shame.
It's a pity.
It's a shame.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Effie.
So sad.
I know. Have a good evening there, okay? And stay safe, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a shame. The Oba of Lagoon, the Emir of Lagos, Sanwo-Eko, Oba, what's his name again? Akiolu. That's him there. Emir of Lagos meeting Oba of Lagoon. Oba of Lagos. He could leave his palace. I mean, when they are talking about paramount ruler now, I know Lagosians are more or less like, well, our Oba is a fancy Oba. But at the same time, there are some tradition in Lagos that these people have sort of make mockery of. There are real tradition in Lagos that they celebrate, that you have to know that, wow. But look at Oba of Lagos. To go and see the post Emir of Kaduna, Abikano. I have another caller. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Yes, my name is Jide.
Jide from Mercy.
Yes, Baba Jide.
How are you tonight, sir? Baba Jide. I like that. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, and you?
So what do you have to say to this? You know, they say Orobruku Peleri. That's what we are doing tonight. Oh. People are groaning. People are groaning. People have lost everything. They are crying right now. People have, you know, you can imagine it. That's what they call Orobruku Peleri.
I have two things, and I observed two things yesterday. So when the news broke out, the Neymar, I think maybe Neymar chairman, came out to say was a bomb blast. And the Lasema chairman, who happens to be Mr. Femi Okelson, was supposed to be my uncle anyway. So he came out to say that it was the bomb blast was not a terrorist threat or whatever. So I don't even understand. Then the police, maybe DPO or whoever came out to represent the police, came also to say that it was fake news and all that. So my problem is that how come Neymar chairman, which happens to be the federal, so he came out to say that it was a bomb blast, and the state Lasema, which has to do with the emergency.
The emergency management agency or something they call themselves.
The
they have so many names, my brother. Don't confuse yourself. Don't even worry yourself. I always use the word like whatever they call themselves. That's what I say, because they have so many names, acronyms that don't have any meaning, no substance.
And
Go
also,
on.
And when Mr. Femi came on Channels TV yesterday, he said that they're on top of it. I guess he was just trying to save the face of the state government. And one of the things that you said today, which I think they are meant to do, which is one of the things that it should be one of the first steps, was to create like sort of a center, like tents or whereby people can come for, personal aids.
Yeah.
The money that he's talking about, I don't even understand.
Exactly.
Where they have to open a bank account for. Who is going to manage that?
And for what? As in for who?
Where they are going to stay. How they are going to get basic needs, everyday needs like water, where to sleep, like shelter, clothes, and all that. That one wasn't. They did not even say anything about that. It was just money. They want to raise money for. Only God knows.
Because to them it's money. Let me say something here, BJ. Let me say something here as well, right? Do you know that naturally, we Nigerians, maybe not all of us now, because we shouldn't use blanket statement now, right? But in our gene, we believe so much that if you have money, there's no problem that is coming. Forget. You can buy it. That is why a whole state governor with no reliable data went to a disaster zone in his state, right? And declared that I will raise 2 billion to help the people. On what? Which people?
I don't even understand.
And does that mean that until you raise that 2 billion, the people should find their level? Abi, the people should find their level until you raise that 2 billion. Is that not what he's telling us? There is no money for them. There's nothing for them.
I guess because it's always the way we do things. That phrase is always coming out. The way this is how we do things here in Nigeria. Nobody questions anybody. There's no accountability. That's why the governor came about that statement by saying, "Let me raise 200." He knows that when they hear million or they hear money, everybody will relax. The tension will come down. And there's a big problem. That disaster alone. Now with coronavirus, Jesus mio. And did you watch the news this evening with at the House of Commons, whereby the British government raised about 330 billion?
No joke, sir. Baba, you know who they were raising the money for? Let me tell you. You know who they are raising the money? Apart from the vaccine and the rest of that, most of that money is going into some of us. They are going to tell us not to go to work again. They have stopped mortgage now. They have stopped those who are supposed to pay mortgage this month. They are going to waive it. If you don't pay your mortgage, nobody will find you. They are now going to say that all of us that are going to stay home, we will not pay rent as long as coronavirus lasts. Who is going to fund? Government.
Yes.
What is so big about Abule Ado that Lagos state government? My brother.
That's what we call a working government. A working government, they have plans, contingency plans. And see our brother back home. It's so painful. And I don't know what else we in the diaspora can do, because they don't want to. Anytime we come to share our views or say one or two things. They said, "Oh, you are there now. She be not done. You need to come and do it. How? Kill anything she for trust it. Okay. I want to draw your attention. When you interviewed Showumi, Mr. Showumi, about I think 2 months ago, I was watching that particular interview inside my car. I so much enjoyed it. But the only problem I have with that gentleman, very intelligent individual, will now go under article. Will now go under people that cannot even represent themselves, not to talk of the whole Nigeria. You that you have the brain, you have the capacity, you can speak, you have the idea. You now be serving under, just like Mr. Oshiba serving under a Malu. A brilliant man, a professor serving under someone that has no certificate. I don't know what is wrong with our Southwest brothers, for God's sake. They will be serving under a Mupo, they will be serving under someone that is not capable. You can see the interview you gave him, see the answers, see the the gestures, what he came about, everything is still ringing in my head. But my problem is how
he's speaking for Atiku, and you get disappointed. Exactly.
Atiku is the way forward for Nigeria. I don't know.
Thank you.
See now what you are witnessing. A whole Sanwo-Olu he now went to Abuja to go and be sharing, to go and be showing
he's looking for 2 billion.
Photographic evidence. The president is meant to be in Lagos, to come and meet you in Lagos, to be in the state house.
You that should even be so busy right now, party meeting, Abuja meeting, any meeting outside that zone right now, you should cancel everything. Everyone should see that all Lagos State right now, they are busy trying to settle people from Abule Ado. If it's going to take you 2 weeks, all activities cancelled, but no be them. No be them.
No be them.
No be them.
Because of Oshimole.
Yeah, no be them. No be them.
Oshimole is going to be the one to save them in Abule Ado.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Misplaced priority. But
it's a shame.
Thank
you, BJ Baba. Thank you. We'll stop here. Have a good one and stay safe, dear Baba. Now everywhere the thing they fly now.
And you too. Greetings to the family.
Yeah, and you too, Baba. Nice one. I have a caller who might be my last caller because I'm running out of time too. Good evening. Hello there. You are true to Maiyegun's diary. Your name and where you are calling from.
It's good to be online with you, Maiyegun, my brother.
It's a pleasure. Your name and where you are calling from.
My name is, you can say my name is Tajuddin. I'm also a Nigerian like you. I'm calling from the United States of America.
Fantastic, TJ. So what's going on?
TJ, thank you, brother.
Ashe. Thank you. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Wow, lápá abolodo gbolu. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ibo lọ́kàn wa odò olówu àbíbo.
Odò olówu tó bá dé odò olówu tó bá sí náà ń béèrè ilé àrájà sẹ́bí mọ́.
Ó yá.
Family mi nìyẹn lódò olówu.
Àṣírí ọmọ yé mi.
Lódò gbolú wàá mọ bàbá mi dáadáa tó bá ti náà ń béèrè bàbá aláàgó ó ti kú sìn. Núrù aláàgó.
Núrù aláàgó.
Aláàgó sánsán.
Baba, let's talk about this program for now. And send me a message in inbox after this program. Send me one.
Okay. Is it because money number I call over try many times man try number we can take on the get in touch pẹ̀lú me o mo ṣe le tí mo fi reach e na ni kí text message ya.
Just on Maiyegun's diary ní alẹ́ yìí as we finish just drop a message.
They don't block me. Facebook me want to block me go but I don't block me.
Just send it on to this one. This is the WhatsApp official.
Okay.
And put the name again. Put that name the way you describe it. We'll talk.
Okay.
Nice one, Baba.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, got you. So you want to say one or two things to on the program tonight, do you?
Yes. nǹkan tí fẹ́ sọ gangan.
Yeah, Baba. Go on, yeah.
Níbi tó dé yìí, ẹ má ká parọ́ fúnra wa o. Problem we're having in Nigeria, kò ń ṣe ọwọ́ Hausa o, kò ń ṣe ọwọ́ Igbo, àwa Yorùbá yìí ni. And we will remain so far because, okay, for instance, ayé ìgbà kan, àwọn Hausa máa ń kọ sára plate number one, born to rule. Is that not so?
Yeah.
So we Yoruba, we are born to slave. Are we born to slave? I need that one. Gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń wo lókè Tinubu, Ọ̀ṣínbàjò, àwọn olórí kúta yìí wọ́n ti bàjẹ́ ní òde ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Wọ́n lè sọ pé yes, Yorùbá ò lè kọ́ ogun lọ́la kọ́ náà fẹ́ bá wọn jà. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá kan ò ní kọ́ dà lọ́la kọ́ náà fẹ́ bá wọn jà. Are they doing what they're supposed to do? They are not doing what they're supposed to do. Ẹ má jẹ́ àparọ́ fúnra wa. Nínú ẹ̀yà mẹ́ta tó wà Nàìjíríà, Hausa pọ̀ jù wá lọ, Igbo sì pọ̀ jù wá lọ, Yorùbá àpọ̀ táwọn mẹ́ta. Ṣùgbọ́n láti 1960 up to date yìí, Igbo mélòó ló ti ń rù? Àwọn olóńrù up to date, àwọn olóń guide wọn débẹ̀ tó fi ń rù, Yorùbá ló ń guide Hausa débẹ̀. And when they become in power, we remain slave to them. Ẹni tó máa kú máa kú, ẹni tó máa kú máa kú. This is time for people to put action. If you keep talking from now to tomorrow, ìjọba ọ̀run kò yí sí àti wọ̀ afagbára gbà ni. Ẹ máa fagbára gbàgbà lọ́yìn tó lágbára ni. They are not ready to leave that power for you because their benefit, their family is okay. Kí ló porúkọ rẹ̀ Speaker of House of Assembly, Gbàjàmí Àmìlà àbí kí ló porúkọ rẹ̀ tó lọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ di fún ìyá ní Dubai, tó lọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ di fún ìyá ní Dubai. Ṣé ká ní savings ẹ̀ ló lọ náà àbí fọ́ọ̀nù àwọn generation ló lọ náà? They don't care about we. If you keep continuing saying that from now to tomorrow, kò tún ní kankan lára wọn because
except an action is taken.
Tẹ̀bádẹ́ rí wọn dẹ̀kẹ̀rí ibi tí wàrà láti wà ní ẹ, àwa la tún fọ ọwọ́ ara wa la tún fi ń ti olè láyà sókè. Ọ̀gá chairman, bros, this, that. You encourage them. Nígbà tó ń polè ní chairman, bros, ọ̀gá this, that. You're encouraging him. Kò ń ṣe ni kò ń ṣàna láti mọ̀ pé yes. Two things I always said it. Tí bí Afábá máa wá kó wá. Tí bí Afábá ní wá, Nigeria need to split. We are not one language. À ń parọ́ fúnra ní one language.
Everybody should go a separate way.
Everybody, ojú alẹ́ kalẹ̀ alẹ́ ka oko.
Àgbà wa kára wa àfọ́ra wa lẹ́nu yín tó máa lọ ká mọ́lé tó máa gbé ọ̀kadà lọ ká mọ́lé anybody.
Let's say for example, sí, tí Nàìjíríà bá pín sí, ṣé o máa gbà á pé kọ́ ní kí Ṣèyí Tinubu kó wá jẹ mínísítà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ládùúgbò ẹ̀, àbí o máa gbà kọ́ ní kíyàwó ẹ̀ kó máa bọ̀ rẹ̀
kó wá jẹ senator,
kó wá jẹ governor lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. So those can, okay, for instance, Aregbesola, those who know me, they may be able to tell you, Aregbesola is Ọlọ́run tó bá ní Ọlọ́run bọ̀ kò tí ìyá because ìyá máa jẹ àwọn èèyàn.
TJ, I will let you go. Let me make her take another call for the last one before we go. Nice one, TJ Baba. Remember that. Leave that message, please. Nice one, Baba. We go chat. I'm a sorrow. Agbayi. Omo yami. Nice one. Yeah, that's a TJ, a good brother, just a very good brother. So I so much appreciate hearing from him there. But I'll take one last call because I've had other guys who are trying to get in as well. I have just 2 minutes to go. So I'll take this as the last call tonight. Good evening. Hello. How are you, ma?
Hi. Very well, thank you. It's Jocelyn.
Who's on the line? Your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Jocelyn. I'm calling from the United Arab Emirates.
UAE. Jocelyn from UAE. How are you, Jocelyn? Jocelyn, is that you?
Your top fan. It's me, of course.
It's a pleasure hearing from you again.
Thank you. You always broadcast when I'm not available.
I know.
Most of the times I miss your live broadcast.
I'm a typical African man now, you know. We don't have plan. Even when you say, I'm going to go live in 30 minutes, you ended up going live after an hour, 30 minutes. So just manage them. One time we will be so organized, though. You know that Maiyegun's diary will be so organized at some point, yeah? That I will be like, every Tuesday, you know what I mean? Like, people will be ready to tune in. spend 2 hours and we'll have a lovely program
because
together.
you
But
guys,
for now,
you guys just come online. You, Frank Bello, Citizen AY, Nnamdi Kanu is like I'm juggling between here and there.
Kanu is even trying because that one has
it.
that one is a professional. You know, he has time. And everybody will always look forward to it. So that's the kind of thing I want to have too. You know, when I have that organized life, then I can always say, oh, I will dedicate this period. And you know what I mean? So how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here. We're all battling the coronavirus thing.
Just stay safe, oh. You know what I mean? Stay safe. And if you have to stay away, oh, okay? Because me, I'm preparing to stay away now. I don't even want to try them or anything. But if you don't feel the symptom, yeah, you don't have to isolate. But except if you feel like you have the symptom, just stay away and take care of yourself, okay? It's not really that bad. But there are targeted people, especially those with serious health, history. You know what I mean? So they can always be easily affected and all that. Then aged people too. So we are advising that most aged people in Scotland now, we are telling them to self-isolate. We are staying away from our own families now, in a way. So just stay safe. We'll be fine. We can't survive Nigeria and then go and die in UAE for coronavirus. It will be tough. Now war.
No way. We survive everything. We survive.
If you survive Nigeria, you should be able to survive everywhere. Trust me.
Yeah, you can survive anywhere. You can survive anywhere.
So what do you see to
I came
tonight's
in
program?
late on this program.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah, what do you see to this?
I came in late on the program. And guys, you're talking about the Lagos blast that happened on Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, actually, when that thing happened, you know what, my brother lives in that area. It didn't even occur to me that I have someone that lives in that side. So when I was chatting with her, I was like, this thing happened in your area. He said, yeah, that he actually felt it, that he felt the thing, like the explosion went off at his own backyard, but they were not even, but he said his neighbor, I think there is a building close to there that got affected, but luckily for them, nothing happened to them, you understand? So when that thing happened, I was like, this is more than a pipeline explosion. There is something else to it that they are not telling us. A pipeline explosion cannot cause such a big havoc in such an area. It cannot cause such a big havoc. And the funny thing is, when it happened, there is no emergency paramedics not available to assist the people who are injured and those ones who are bleeding seriously. So it's a sad thing to see that we have a government that does not really care about the people. They don't care. So, and then we all have to speak the truth, and then if speaking the truth will make them to change the way they treat people back home, then we have to, we cannot
have to
say
continue
it
doing
once
it
and then keep quiet. We have to keep saying it.
Right.
We have to keep saying it to their hearing. You understand? Because see, something happened, and then you have a president that cannot even come down to see the extent of the damage. He's only depending on the pictures that is this Sanwo-Olu? His name, right?
Yeah, Sanwo-Olu.
Sent to him. This is embarrassing, really. This is very, very embarrassing.
Like, he left, you know what they did there, right? He left the people who elected him, who are in agony, in ruins, right? In a disaster. Yes. He left them in Lagos. He went there. When he was going there, he went with his camera, with all his paparazzi and all of that. So among the pictures, they even took an area picture of the place. You know what he did? He was trying to get something out of that, and he threw them, what do you call it, banana. Like, I will raise 2 billion. In fact, Lagos will contribute 250 million. That's something that should have been, let me put it this way, right? That's something that they should have discussed in the office before leaving. They know there is a disaster. What can we do? What can we do to help the people there? As I'm going there right now, how many people can we help? That's why you should have went there personally to declare and then tell them that we will do more. But he took pictures to go and show Buhari in Abuja.
Oh dear Lord. I cannot hear you. So sorry.
It's a shame. I know. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
It's a shame. Actually, it's a big shame, you understand? It's like washing your dirty linen outside, and the international community will be watching you guys ridiculing yourself, and you call yourselves leaders of the country. It's a big shame, really. It's a big shame, because if the life of the people matters, they will actually put they will actually put us first before any other thing. But apparently we don't matter to them. And tomorrow you will see us also coming out to queue and to vote these same recycled fools. I call them recycled idiots, just like you call them the names you call them, which makes me laugh sometimes. Really, because for people to even, they don't have that sense of belonging. They don't have that sense of reasoning. They don't have it. You throw a crumb of biscuit to them, they will jump onto it as if their life depends on that thing. But this is not the way forward. It is not the way forward at all. You cannot be celebrating armed robbers. You cannot be celebrating criminals. We cannot be doing that. For how long are we going to continue like that? For how long? It is a big shame that we have learned people in that country, professors with big degrees, but it seems they don't reason. It seems they don't reason at all.
Thank you so much, Jocelyn, and thanks so much for continuing to follow Maiyegun's diary. I see your comments all the time.
I always follow you,
See, I got something that you said you love. You said you love my headphone. I ordered for one, and I was given two. For some reason, so I said, if you want one, I'll give you one, but you must start your own broadcast too, so that you can join the queue. So if you are ready, let me know. Then you will get your own headphone. Wow. Okay.
That is nice. Wow, really?
So you see, that's an assignment now for you. So if you do that, then you will get your own headphone. Then I will be able to watch you and say, yeah. We have a branch in UAE now, Dubai. So thank you very much, my dear sister.
All right, thank you so much.
Take care of yourself, okay? And and stay safe.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Keep up the good work. Yeah?
I will. Thank you. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So that's Jocelyn did our last caller on Maiyegun's diary tonight. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. That's the little I've got for you tonight. Tomorrow I'm off. The next day I'm off. So which means we'll do our normal bus boost. In the morning, just before noon. So to those who have managed to call in tonight, yes, it's a pleasure having you with me tonight. And those of you who have stayed truthful to Maiyegun's diary every now and then, thank you. We do this for the culture. We do it for free. We share the information and the little time we have to also share with ourselves. I created the time to be here. Many of you also have volunteered your own time to watch, listen, contribute, and even try to call in many times. So thank you. We'll continue to do it, right? So Jocelyn, think about being our Maiyegun's diary UAE. So when you are ready, when you create the time, you will get your own headphone, just the same copy as this, new. So thank you very much, everyone, for your time. And hopefully, the government of Lagos State will do the right thing. It is not difficult to take care of those who are affected by disaster. No one wishes a disaster to happen. And whenever they happen like that, it is always good for humans to come together. It is always good for responsible government to chart the way. It is always good for everyone to come together in this case. But there must be a leadership. Sanwo-Olu is not showing leadership in Lagos State in this case. On so many fronts, by the way. In so many fronts, rather. But, in this particular one, he has scored 0. If there's anything below 0, that's what the Lagos State government is about to defraud the people who have just been victims of disasters. It should be in Lagos, not in Abuja. It shouldn't be bothered with anything political and what have you in Abuja right now. It should be sane to be with his people. But as a typical Nigerian, and those who also share them on, those who support them, those who defend them, those who fight for them for no reason, even though they end up being the victims of these shenanigans. They have no clue, only if they know. Buhari is in Abuja. He's never going to come to... What's he going to go and do in Lagos anymore? He has no business in Lagos anymore. If Buhari go to Lagos now, it is just for show. because he has no business in Lagos anymore. They are showing him, the governor, the number one citizen of Lagos State is in Abuja, showing pictures. He should have probably shown him the videos too. You know, the videos of people crying and all of that, but they won't show him that. This is the damage, sir. We need like 2 billion naira. We will turn this place to a park. We will demolish all the houses everywhere. There should be no, you know, typical Nigerian stuff. We demolish all the houses. We don't want anybody there anymore. He says, blah, 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 blah. Everybody back on your own. Nothing. 2-3 years after that, you'll be hearing the story of people dying from waiting to get a compensation promised them by the governor. We are following you. As we are showing this to the rest of the world about how you guys are ruining and destroying lives in Nigeria, we will also continue to remind those who keep giving you power, who keep rewarding you, who keep rewarding failure in that country. Those of you who keep rewarding failure every now and then, and only to turn around when you become victims to start shouting on God. God, God, help us. God, God, help us. So God, help us. So God won't help hypocrites, okay? I've never seen where faithful God will help hypocrites, because you are the ones who reward failure. So we'll continue to say it, and hopefully one day the right people will be in charge and they will do the right thing. For now, Lagos has no governor. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Enjoy your evening and have a good one. I will see you tomorrow morning. Okay? Good night.